Before the police and before the false CPS reports, control had already started. Since we separated in May of 2009, the abuse really never stopped. Nearly 2 years later, it had become routine. Manipulation, the lies, the constant chaos. Every few days, there was something new, another fight, another accusation, another excuse to take the kids away from me. And by January of 2011, I was doing everything I could to stay involved, but she controlled every visit. Um, she was, if she was in a good mood, I might get to see my kids on a non-custodial day. If she wasn't, she'd shut me out completely. And one morning, she texted me saying I couldn't pick up the kids that night with my scheduled visitation, but I could get them the following evening instead. Problem was, I already committed to working a double shift the next day. I told her that. She knew it, and she didn't care. She simply replied that if I couldn't take them tomorrow, then I'd forfeit my visitation time for that week. And that's how she operated, changing plans last minute, knowing it would make me miss my kid's schedule and basically using it as punishment. A few days later came another round of the accusations of random girls at my house. She already knew I had roommates renting the basement suite, but that didn't matter. She'd drive by the cars in the driveway and convince herself they belonged to a woman I was seeing. She loved to stalk my house, feed her own jealousy, and basically just twist what she saw into something that she could use against me. The truth is, I had started dating someone new, but none of that should have mattered. We've been legally divorced since June of 2010. She didn't just accuse me over text, she acted on it. She saw a car that didn't match the ones she'd already profiled at my house, profiled. She would show up at my door, and this is during my non-custodial time, and then she started pounding on the front door, yelling so loud the entire neighborhood could hear her, screaming at the bitch in my house to come outside. This is real stuff. She had no reason to be there, and this is how disconnected she was from her own actions. If I answered the door, she'd try to force her way inside. If I didn't, she wouldn't leave until something was broken. She'd kick the bottom of the door so hard that the decorations on the entry table fell over or and shattered on the tile, or if the wreath was on the door fell off, or if the wood was actually start cracking. Um, those were basically my options. Nothing more, nothing less. Uh, this was her normal. And this was my new normal. It was hard. She still chose to believe her own story because that version gave her a reason to attack me, a reason to control, and to destroy me. When the kids got sick, I always offered to help. And during the January timeframe, I offered twice to bring medicine and even popsicles. Well, she refused. The next day, she demanded the kid's health insurance card, the new one. I offered to meet her at the gate of where I was working and hand her mine. She snapped, said, "Get me my own damn card." Okay, well, I'm just trying to be helpful. Every small boundary became a new fight. And by late January, she was yelling, kicking doors, and threatening to cut off my time completely. Um, it wasn't about parenting anymore. It was about punishment. The moment I moved on, she couldn't handle losing control. Um, and that's the hard part. It's what people don't see. This is the family court stuff. And just a few weeks after that, the control exploded into public humiliation. The night I brought my daughter a milkshake and was punished for it. Stay tuned. I'm going to continue telling my story, and that's what's next.